Well, welcome back to my new show on extraordinary dreaming, Dream Prophecies. If you want to wake up, go to sleep. So my name is Dan Taylor, aka Dream Prophecies. You can visit my website, www.dreamprophecies.com. You can see a lot of my work there, lots of articles to read and videos as well. So this show in particular is going to be about my own personal experiences with psychic detectives. So I'll outline some of the first dreams that I had that woke me up to this whole thing of psychic detective work.
Do we dream of the dead in our sleep? And can we experience the past, present and future points of consciousness of others? A series of dreams showed me that this may indeed be the case. It started off with me inside a room, standing opposite somebody that I knew. They pulled a knife on me, and to my surprise, they stabbed me. I could not quite believe what was happening, but at the same time, I knew that this would probably be the end. After the dream, I feared that this could be a prophecy of my future death, but after some time passed, my fears subsided. It was not until much later on that another dream made me think that perhaps that previous dream was me experiencing the consciousness of somebody else. In this new dream, I was standing by a bridge. I looked over and I saw a skeleton in the water. There was a serving window and chairs and tables outside. I told Joanna Lumley, the actress, about it, and she pointed out that there was another skeleton, but this one did not have a skull. The skeletons appeared to be inside something wooden. Then the person from my first dream, where I was stabbed, came along on a boat and pulled the two skeletons away. After the dream, I checked the news on a daily basis. I was worried that it was a prophetic dream and potentially something had happened to Joanna Lumley. After some time passed, I started to look at the links in the dream with Chester and Liverpool. For whatever reason, I then decided to type Lumley into a Google Maps search, and what came up was Lumley Road, and that happened to be by Liverpool Road, and this was by a stream in Chester. I wanted to visit the location, and someone very close to me encouraged me to go. When I went there, I was embarrassed. I found nothing, and I felt like a fool. A few days after my visit, I had another dream. In the dream, I was in a wood, leading a group of people around trying to find something very important. I ran across a stream and looked down, and in the stones, written in sticks, were the words, "Go left." It scared me, so I messed it up. I didn't tell the group and we carried on running forward, but after some time, some guilt overtook me, so I told the group that we must go left. I later realised that the dream referred to the stream that I had visited. There was a tunnel there which I was reluctant to go through because you had to go into the stream itself to go through it. So in the end, I decided to visit Chester once more. As soon as I jumped into the water in my Wellington boots, it was immediately apparent to me that there were freshly minted coins in the water by where I had jumped in. I walked as far as I could go until I got to some bars with some ducks by them. The ducks flew over my head, so I followed them back, feeling quite dejected after finding nothing. As I walked along, something small fell from the tree and landed on the ground, and this is when I found an identification card with the same address on as the person from my very first dream. I started to realise that the world around us is always trying to talk. Omens appear when we need them most, but we often miss them. So I started to follow nature, and in turn, nature started to follow me. Later, I am struck by another dream. I'm driving around in a car with a group of people I don't recognise. We have a body in the boot and we want to get rid of it. We drive by a bridge and go into the water. There is a witness, and in the sky there are 4 beams of light and very strange lightning. I hand in the ID card to police. I think that the person might be missing. I then start to look up bridges in Chester. I use Google Street View to look at every single bridge. And then I find a bridge that looks like the one in my dream. I decide to visit the canal and see for myself if there is anything unusual around this bridge. As I got closer to the original bridge that I set out to find, I saw something in the sky that blew my mind. I took out my phone and took a photo. It was a drawing from my dream journal, and it had appeared in the sky just as I approached the bridge from my dream. If I hadn't have had the dream, I would never have gone to that location, but perhaps I was always meant to have that dream. I walked under the bridge and discovered that there was a pub just by it, and there were tables and chairs outside. Months later, a story appeared in the news that shocked me. Tourists had spotted bones in the canal, right by the bridge. A police search was carried out. This included police dive teams. They found nothing. I had previously gone back to the site, and a green light seemed to flash just before the bridge, just at the same time that my divining rods had turned left. I believe it is possible that the police searched the wrong side of the bridge and that 2 victims remain unfound, and that we must help them. Each of us have our own dream code that we must learn to decipher. Wherever the dreams come from, they know our minds and they know our lives. Write down your dreams and look back over your dream journal.
All you need to work out is, what's your dream code? Well, I hope everybody enjoyed that show and have a deeper insight into my own personal experiences with psychic detectives. The journey was an interesting one for me. I was quite skeptical about the entire phenomenon, and even after months and months of having such dreams, I always had my doubts. But I've had many dreams since then, and I've confirmed once again, time and time again, that these dreams are real and they relate to the waking world and the lives of others. So my name's Dan Taylor, aka Dream Prophecies, and don't forget, if you want to wake up, go to sleep. Thanks a lot.
If you like my video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks a lot.